Business Law Corps is a new legal nonprofit aimed at connecting business lawyers who have time and interest in helping entrepreneurs start their businesses with the entrepreneurs in society who can't afford or find legal help they need to be successful. I teach a class at the University of Hawaii Law School called the Entrepreneurship and Small Business Clinic. We learn about how to represent small businesses, and I try to teach the students that they should use this skill to give back to the community. In the class, I met the co-founders of the BLC, Nat and Kat, and they persuaded me to launch the BLC, and they wanted to be part of it.
Greg's class, the Entrepreneurship and Small Business Clinic, was the class that moved me most in law school. It wasn't like one of the other lecture classes where you sit and you absorb and you regurgitate on an exam. In Greg's class, you sit with these small businesses, you get to know them, you meet them face to face.
The Entrepreneurship Clinic was one of the first places in law school where I actually got some hands-on experience, and that was really rewarding for me. And I got to see that working with entrepreneurs and small business owners, they're just so excited and passionate about what they're doing, and that's infectious.
We seek to help entrepreneurs of all types, whether they be starting a mom and pop or an emerging high-growth company that's going to go public. Our main goal is job creation. If it's a mom and pop type operation, that's fine. They can just create a handful of jobs. So a coffee shop, farming operation, a consulting business, these are all good. A paint contractor. And these are actual examples of people that we've represented. For example, there's some farmers in Waimanalo who are helping. 12 of them came together with an OHA loan, but to qualify for the loan, they needed to form an LLC company, which they had no clue how to do. So they came to us, and so we're enabling them to generate some additional income, and hopefully that'll grow into additional jobs for the community.
We launched our website and we started receiving applications in January of 2012. Since then, we've received about 20 different applications from entrepreneurs around the island, some from neighbor islands, and we've accepted about a dozen or so. So we've given those dozen to the best law firms in the state.
Aloha, I'm Brent Kakisako, and this is Keokinoji, and our business is Cultivating Collaboration and Collective Change. The acronym is C4, and what we do is we try to meld community and business through innovative and forward-looking solutions.
One example of a business we helped was Uncle Clay's House of Pure Aloha out in Ainahaina. They are a very community-focused shave ice shop, and they approached us with a need to help raise sales and help community at the same time. So we helped them create a gift card fundraiser where a portion of all gift card sales went to a community organization.
We are also working with Namea Hawaii, currently more as a traditional business consultant, but aiming to launch prototypes that are more community focused and test out the different concepts that we're trying to do.
The BLC was kind enough to partner us up with Kate Shuddy, who introduced us to Chris Mashiba and Ethan O'Neill, who helped to write both our engagement letter and our operating agreement.
Well, our focus is on helping startups in the beginning, so business formation, helping them figure out what kind of entity should I be, then doing all those documents, helping them get registered, helping them do their permits and licensing. And then there's also contracts, different license agreements, and as well as intellectual property concerns. So if they have a trademark or a copyright or something like that.
The BLC, the Business Law Corps, I was excited when I found out about them. Attorneys have had a history of doing pro bono work, and that's tremendous. But a lot of that pro bono work has been focused on family law or other kinds of issues like that, and that's great. We need that. But for small businesses, sometimes a lot of the startup costs can be expensive, especially when it comes to an attorney, and we didn't have a lot of money to spend on that. ExperienceHawaii.com is a new locally owned and operated online activity desk. So what we do is we hand select and curate just the best experiences that we think feature Hawaii in the best way. And then we offer those to our guests through our online platform where they can book these tours in real time through our website or through our mobile device. One of the issues we have when in this business is that there's a lot to choose from out there in Hawaii. So when you look, what we've done is, as we gone on and started to hand select each one of these tour vendors, we realized that Every tour vendor had different terms and conditions in terms of their cancellation policy, their refund policy, their pricing policies. And our customers said that it would be a lot easier for them to make a decision if we could standardize these terms and conditions across the industry. So what we wanted to do, instead of signing a different contract with each one of our tour vendors, we wanted to create a new vendor relationship and a new legal document that will help define that relationship, so make it easier for the customers. Drafting this contract was difficult. I had some ideas of what I wanted to do, but I really needed an attorney to talk to, and we didn't have the budget for it. When I found out about the BLC, it just made great sense for us, and they were really a help.
We'd just like to thank Greg, Natalie, and Kat for agreeing to take us on and providing us the guidance and assistance that we needed at this stage of our business.
My co-founders, in my view, are rock stars. I mean, for people of that generation to come forward and want to help the community bodes well for the future. It took me almost 20 years to figure out that I should give back, and I think that they're representing the new generation. We have a lot to look forward to. And it's really about achieving the American dream. And just as it's not fair for people who are downtrodden not to get the kind of help they can, say to get a job skill, or it's not fair that they can't get the help they need to form a successful business, because otherwise they're always going to be down. So what we're about is really about economic justice, making sure everyone has a fair chance in our society to make a good living, to be self-sufficient, to contribute to society.